So for me, the story starts before I started coaching professionally or in college. I grew up playing basketball and golf in high school here in the States. Tried to go to college to play, went to junior college and played both, but probably wasn't good enough to play beyond that. Had never seen volleyball ever, either seen it or played it or been in a gym with it, never. Um, but I never thought about being a coach either. I became a high school math teacher. I love mathematics, just fits my brain for some reason. I don't know why. Um, and I became a high school basketball coach and I loved it. I got tired of it because it was all year round. And a miracle happened in the United States. They started something called Title IX. It was uh, a dictate from our government that said we have to treat female athletes respectfully, and here's some rules to follow. And so they started women's sports at my high school, and some of the kids already were playing volleyball, and they came to me and said, "Would you coach the team?" And what I didn't know is they'd already asked three other people on our staff, and they all said no. So I was their fourth choice. Um, and so I said yes, and I loved it from the first day. I love coaching women. I love the sport of volleyball. I'm very logical, very disciplined person. And so I got into it really quick, even though it was impossible to find information to help me. I found one book, Al Skates from UCLA, his book. They hadn't invented video yet, so I didn't have that. So I had to teach myself. And I had a friend who played in the service and he helped teach me. And so I was 10 years in as a high school teacher and I had two children by then. And I got to know Terry Liskevich, who coached at the University of the Pacific here in California. He liked me for some reason, and he asked me to start coaching at clinics with him. He did clinics around the country, and when he left to become the USA coach in 1984, end of 84, 85, he helped me get the job at University of Pacific. And even the day that I got the job, I didn't know if I wanted the job. But my wife said, who is an amazing person, her name's Julie. She said, "Your job is teaching, your hobby is coaching and volleyball. And you are so busy running camps and coaching a club and coaching high school and teaching that you don't have time for your family. And so make your hobby your job or quit your hobby." And she's a very strong person. And so that's the reason I became a professional volleyball coach, a college coach, is I kind of had to. And I did not know what I was getting into. I mean, I know Terry, so I followed the game as best you could back then. I had players who were recruited to play in college, but I didn't really know what I was getting into. And then I did it for 32 years and I enjoyed most of it. Um, Recruiting's challenging for anyone. The ups and downs of coaching and the constant pressure, small town focus on our sport, where I'd walk into a store and people would want to talk volleyball with me. Um, I wasn't geared for that to start with. I don't like attention, but I got it, and so there's tough stuff about it, but most of it, most of all, I love coaching generally. I love the thought of it and how to work at it and improve. And so that's my path in a quick little bit.